Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. This is unbelievable what's taking place right now involving Terance Mann. We all know what's going on. His name has been heavy in the airways for the Los Angeles Clippers. Today, it was some talks about him possibly signing an extension, before the season starts. And he was very emphatic in his statements. He came out and said that it's not happening. His name is flirting all over the place. Lawrence Frank, and the crew, Steve Ballmer, everybody, they're gonna have to make some decisions. They're gonna have to roll their sleeves up, and I think something's gonna happen. Me personally, you got a situation in Philadelphia, in the city of brotherly love. They want their hands on Terance Mann. And I'm hearing that the Clippers are just hell bent on saying no, he will not be involved in this deal. I think this is a little bit of business that's taking place with the Clippers. I think that Terance Mann will eventually be moved. Especially if you're trying to acquire an all-star. It's gonna be interesting to see. Only time will tell. But the Clippers wing, Terance Mann, has told reporters he is not signing an extension with the team before the season starts. Mann is the first year of a 2 seasons, $22 million extension signed on October 21st. He is eligible for an extension up to 3 years, $54 million if he signs before Monday. The 27-year-old man has played all 4 seasons in the NBA with the Clippers. Last year, he averaged 8.8 points on 51.9 shooting percentage, 3.4 rebounds, 2.3 assists in 23 minutes
I'm
over
making a
81
video.
games. So clearly, you see what's going on with this man right here. This is definitely massive. We're gonna get all into it all. I got to break. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports for more news, updates, and more. I got my man All Access with me. Dex, you see what's going on, man. Terance Mann, his name is all in the airways. It's some heavy decisions that have to be made. What's your thoughts?
Yes, sir. Like, thank you once again for inviting me into your space and integrating me into your platform. We know that there is a lot of discontent down there in the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with James Harding showing that he wants to disconnect himself from that organization, where we thought could be a match made in heaven with James Harding and Joel Embiid, the monstrosity of a human being, the behemoth himself, current MVP of the NBA, and it has dissolved to a nightmare. James Harden is going to do his best to get into La La Land, the land of his birth, the land of his growth and development into what we consider a superstar basketball player and a unique scoring mechanism. James Harden's career is now in peril based on his disgruntled association with his one-time ace in the hole, Daryl Morey. That relationship seemed to be dissolved and it is fallen by the wayside. And now the all-star James Harden, former MVP, former scoring leader, this apparatus of disenchantment with that organization, the 76ers, it could have sustaining fall based on what the 76ers wanted to do coming in from the offseason, coming off the heels of a disappointing extended season and playoff series. So now here we are with James Harden still not being a part of the team, and he has made it known through his actions that he wants to sojourn his NBA career in another location. And as you can see behind me, the beautiful Venice Beach, why not come to La La Land, get surrounded by the water, come home with your family, be close to your mom, who you are very dear with, and go ahead and continue your legacy in a Clippers uniform. Terrence Mann, on the other hand, his disenchantment in that location of being a Clipper. So maybe these two can swap locations and the NBA can move forward with these individuals in different uniforms. Like,
Yeah, yes, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Terance Mann. Um, you start to think about potentially. Do you think that he's even enough, even in the city of brotherly love? I mean, are you serious? I mean, Terance Mann, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. I mean, is that really something that can do something out there? Is Terance Mann really going to turn into a guy, a scorer like that? Do you see that in his horizon?
Well, it's definitely a possibility that the changing of uniforms could be best fit for these two disgruntled individuals who are very dissatisfied, and it making it known that they're dissatisfied in the NBA landscape. A lot of times a change of scenery could be best fitted for a lot of these players who have undergone stress, promises haven't been kept, bonds have been broken, and then new locations can help heal some of this wound that has been gaping since his arrival in the city of brotherly love, where the Liberty Bell is held. And for Terrace Man leaving a scenery such as this behind me, going into Pennsylvania, and all of the stuff that's happening in Philly that is not really good right now because the crime rate in Philly is skyrocketing. I mean, it doesn't seem like the city of brotherly love in certain areas of Philadelphia. And maybe Terrence Mann might need just to be in that kind of environment to instill some type of hardcore structure to get rid of some of the softness that is out here in La La Land, which everything seemed to be smooth, relaxed, great weather. Every activity could be played outdoors and things of that nature. So sometimes that could be the case, Flight. And I think if Terrence Mann was to get into the situation where he can play alongside Maxi and Joel Embiid, it could be something that the Philadelphia 76ers can move forward with and move forward in peace. Like,
Yeah, yes, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes out. Obviously, I know the Clippers, they got big things that they're trying to accomplish this year. Obviously, you have the Kawhi Leonards, the PG-13s. It's going to be interesting to see what Lawrence Frank and the crew pulls off. We all know Steve Ballmer is hungry as ever, trying to get a winner out there in Los Angeles. They'll be moving to a new building soon. So I'm pretty sure they're trying to get the team situated. You know how that you know what it's like moving to different buildings, different level of expectations. It's gonna be interesting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to bring you the report on Terrence Mann. He will not be signing an extension before the season starts. He said if it's not happening, we're gonna see what's happening with him involving his future in LA. Will he be headed to the city of brotherly love for James Harden? Thank y'all. Peace and love. It's